With the PS5 and Xbox Series X out in November, it's worth looking at the various shooters that will be coming up. As usual, a number of cross-gen titles can be expected, but Sony's console has the benefit of a few strong exclusives. So let's take a look at 15 upcoming shooters for the PS5. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Ratchet & Clank return with a rift-jumping adventure full of alternate dimensions and gorgeous graphics. Colliding once again with Dr. Nefarious, the duo find themselves going from prehistoric landscapes to a battle aboard a galleon, among other places. Along with the same solid gunplay, Rift Apart uses rifts for quick traversal and instantly transitioning between worlds. The title is out around the PS5's launch window, though a proper date is yet to be provided. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War sees a new character, Bell, working with Mason, Woods, and Hudson to track down a Soviet spy named Perseus. PS5 and Xbox Series X players will have the benefit of 4K, 120 FPS, ray-traced global illumination, and faster load times on top of improved visual detail. Just be prepared to put down $70 for the next-gen versions when it launches on November 13th. Destiny 2 Beyond Light. With the next big expansion, Beyond Light, coming in November, Bungie's Destiny 2 is primed to make the next-gen leap. Along with 4K 60 FPS support on PS5 and Xbox Series X, which is free for current-gen owners, it will also feature crossplay between the same console family, so PS4 players can group up with those on PS5. Beyond Light itself promises new stasis subclasses, a new destination in Europa, a new story, and a new raid, while the shooting remains as compelling as ever. It's out on November 10th for current and next-gen platforms. Rainbow Six Siege. Ubisoft's premier competitive shooter was confirmed for PS5 and Xbox Series X quite some time ago. With 57 operators and rising, Rainbow Six Siege is a very different game from launch, and next-gen consoles offer the promise of playing at 120 frames per second. How will that be balanced against older platforms, and what other features can be expected, remains to be seen, but it should be launching alongside next-gen consoles later this year. Rainbow Six Quarantine. Building off of Rainbow Six Siege's Outbreak event, Rainbow Six Quarantine sees players co-oping together to take on infected humans. Details are scant, aside from a selection of operators and a reported Left 4 Dead style approach to missions. But it's a cross-gen title and will likely arrive by March 2021, so more details should be coming before the year is out. CYBERPUNK 2077. For all of its world-building, quest design, and branching narratives, CYBERPUNK 2077 is still very much a first-person shooter. Players can choose from shotguns that penetrate through walls and homing bullets to explosive cannons embedded in one's arm. Along with multiple damage types, it's also possible to harness bullet time, upgrade weapons, and to even snag powerful legendary guns from key NPCs. CYBERPUNK 2077 is out on November 19th for current-gen platforms with support for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S in 2021. Quantum Error. A seemingly routine emergency for Captain Jacob Thomas and his firefighter crew goes awry when cosmic horrors invade. As Thomas battles back against the creatures in Monad Quantum Research Facility, there's a deeper narrative about attempts to control them, which is never a good line to utter in this post-Dead Space era. Quantum Error should be out on PS4 this year and is targeting a 2021 release for PS5, with an Xbox Series X version also confirmed. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Though set in the Batman Arkhamverse, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a third-person shooter. It features 4 playable characters: Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles with support for co-op. The story sees Brainiac invading the planet and heroes like Superman being mind-controlled, but actual gameplay has yet to be revealed. It's currently targeting a 2022 release and is exclusive to next-gen consoles, so there's plenty of time to wait. Far Cry 6. Far Cry's brand of open-world mayhem is coming to both current and cross-gen consoles with Far Cry 6. This time around, you'll play as Danny Rojas, a guerrilla fighter in the fictitious country of Yara, who's working to overthrow the dictator Anton Castillo. Boasting an expansive city to explore for the first time, along with the usual beaches and jungles, Far Cry 6 is out on February 18th, 2021. Deathloop. Bethesda may belong to Microsoft, but Arcane Studios' Deathloop is still a PS5 console exclusive when it launches in Q2 2021. The story sees Colt venturing to Black Reef Island to eliminate 8 targets, though being stuck in its time loop means his progress resets upon death. Along with learning about each target's routine and the best ways to kill them, Colt also has to deal with Juliana, who's attempting to stop him and can be either controlled by another player or the AI. Borderlands 3. If you ever doubted the power of next gen, then gaze upon Gearbox's Borderlands 3, which will get 3 to 4 player split screen support on consoles thanks to the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Jokes aside, the looter shooter should also look pretty good in 4K 60 FPS when playing solo. It's also a free upgrade for current gen owners, which is nice, and there's even more DLC on the way with new skill trees for each Vault Hunter and a new mode teased. Chorus. Slated to release in early 2021, Chorus is a new space combat title from Deep Silver that sees you embarking on a quest to defeat the Circle, a cult. Your ship, Forsaken, is sentient and also serves as a protagonist in its own right. While dogfighting enemy pilots and attacking huge battleships is a given, Chorus also ventures beyond our waking reality in glorious 4K. It's intriguing if nothing else. Control Ultimate Edition. Remedy Entertainment's surreal, supernatural shooter is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X. Beyond ray tracing, details like 4K 60 FPS, other visual improvements, or how base game owners somehow received a free upgrade despite it previously being stated as impossible, are still lacking. Still, if you've ever wanted to experience the critically acclaimed title for yourself, that too with the Foundation and AWE expansions included, then the Ultimate Edition is worth picking up. FORTNITE. Love it, hate it, or ignore it, there's no denying that FORTNITE will likely be one of the biggest launch titles for next-gen consoles. Though it will launch on Unreal Engine 4, the Battle Royale title will migrate to Unreal Engine 5 next year. Performance and overall visual fidelity will still see improvements, though more details are still pending on resolution and frame rate. Returnal. Acclaimed for its arcade shoot-'em-ups, Housemarque marches to a different beat with Returnal. It sees a space pilot stranded on a strange world, battling all kinds of dangerous creatures and navigating treacherous environments while trapped in a time loop. This provides a roguelike bent to the gameplay with randomly generated environments also teased, and benefiting from the faster load times on the PS5. Returnal is reportedly launching in 2021 with more details hopefully coming in the next few months. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.